Hello, this is Space Cadet Rewind, and I'm gonna play some more Frontier Elite 2. So let's see, where are we? 48. Do we have a cargo hold? We're in, well, first of all, where are we? We're in Anderton Depot, which is, what, Barnard Star? Do we have a cargo hold full of stuff? Yes, we got 40 tons of robots, but if I remember right, robots are like old news now. Now everybody wants computers, so I'm gonna exchange these for some computers, I guess. And I still have no idea if that's an actual thing, if there's like trends or not, but I'm gonna just go under the assumption that they are a thing. Too elite, too furious. Yep. Computers. Yeah, not as good as robots because they're not worth as much. But still pretty good. And then I think, if I remember right, there wasn't anything good from the military because we were taking jobs from the military so we could, like, rank up so they, you know, maybe someday let us do something actually cool for them. But actually they literally don't even have an ad for us at all. So let's just go, I guess. Hello. Okay, so we're going to Saul. Historic Federal Capital, Administration and Tourism. I think that's like the same thing it says in, or like basically the same thing it says about Saul in Elite Dangerous, so I like that bit of continuity. What's the plan tomorrow? Well, I will probably be playing a game called, we are targeting Saul, right? You know what? I've forgotten the name of the game. So it'll be a mystery. I do have a game lined up. It's a just released indie game. We are... Oh. Maybe that was there all along. I was like, maybe I think I was like looking for the signs that Elite Dangerous gives you. Alright. Series. You know, I used to play Warframe, and, you know, they had... In Warframe, you would go to, like, all the planets in the solar system to do missions or whatever, and then one day they added, like, Ceres and Eris, I think. And I was like, what the hell is this? They're just making up planets now? But I looked into it, and it turned out that no, that's not what they're doing. Those are real, you know, hunks of rock that are in the solar system. And they're actually the reason why Pluto isn't a planet anymore, because all of those things have been there all along, and they're like roughly as big as Pluto. So they had to make a decision. Either Pluto continues to be a planet, and so do all of these things, or these aren't planets, and neither is Pluto. Yeah, that was it, Max Savage. I'm a bit conflicted about that, but ultimately, yeah, there are reasons why I'm a bit conflicted about playing Max Savage, but ultimately I think it would lead to interesting conversation, so I'll allow it. Oh my god. Just fucking clipped the side or something. Stupid autopilot. The ship's too big. All right. We got people who want to buy our computers. With my luck, there's going to be a bunch of people asking to buy robots. No, instead, there's just nothing. All right, well, let's fix our ship, I guess. And then we'll look elsewhere. Yeah, Chris Sawyer's transport game. You know, it's always funny that you know, Star Citizen is not the, you know, longest in development, like development hell space game, because you know there will always be Beyond Good and Evil 2. You know, Star Citizen's got nothing on that. Nobody on Venus. All right. Well, can't go wrong with Earth, I guess. Abraham Lincoln. Yeah, Chris Sawyer is the guy. He is the roller coaster tycoon guy. Which is funny that, you know, he was working with, you know, David Braben on Elite, and then he goes off to do roller coaster, you know, become famous for Roller Coaster Tycoon. All right, let me check the manual here. We learned that we do actually have to check the manual. It's not optional. This version that I have does not have the copy protection removed. All right, line 1, word 4. So that's mode. All right. But yeah, you know, he got famous for Roller Coaster Tycoon after doing these ports of Elite. And then, you know, however many years later, Frontier Developments, people who make Elite Dangerous, you know, with I think David Braben's still there. Their main moneymaker isn't even Elite. It's, you know, roller coaster or like, you know, theme park sims like Roller Coaster Tycoon. So, you know, I wonder if they talked about that stuff when they were working together. Oh, for crying out loud. Now that I get the stupid computers, nobody wants anything. Unless I'm just like, unless my eyes are just sliding past them. I don't think so, though. Yeah, everybody in the future of Elite loves that hat. Yeah, they just... It's like the weird... I can't tell if it's supposed to be like a hard hat or like a weird, you know, duckbill hat or something. Did I think I didn't actually target it? M. Gorbachev. Oh my god. Of course. Yeah, they just described what a hat looks like to an artist who has never seen a hat before. Yeah, I don't know why there's not more variety in hats. Alright. Yeah, no luck with America or Russia. Let's try China. Okay. Wow, really? I think the last time we were doing this, it was like 10 people who wanted computers. But they do they do have like people with some pretty wild hairstyles when they don't have the hat on. Is the thing. It's just most of the time they have the hat. So it's not like they didn't do hair in this game. All right. Uh really? Could it be related to the economy of the system or something? I mean, maybe anything's possible. You know, if it's like a rich economy, everybody has the fancy hat. All right. I wonder, like, can you like actually see the con? I bet you can actually see the continents, like as you go up, you know, and then fly around the planet. All right. Man, we are just striking out every time. Vacate the area immediately. You do not have clearance. I mean, that's what I'm doing. Just chill out, man. All right. Wow. Still no luck. Let's try New York. Jeez, these guys are so pushy. Hmm. Okay, here we go. Yeah, that's like way worse than robots, which is a shame, but what are you gonna do? Although, yeah, I'm starting to wonder if there's like trends or anything. I bet it's just uh random. Anyway, that's a nice bit of cash. Uh, so like what are we going towards here? Uh I mean, I guess we already have the best ship, or what's commonly considered the best ship, right? So I guess we should just be looking into uh Upgrades. What do we already have on here? Cargo bay life support, scanner, autopilot, radar mapper, atmospheric shielding, on auto refueler. I think we clipped our hull again somehow. All right. They have taken some liberties with the continents here. Yeah, you know, it was 1992, I believe. All right. So we'll do that, and then, well, yeah, we'll continue to do runs like this for a bit more because we want to rank up with the military so they'll actually ask us to do something cool, and then we can maybe shoot some stuff for them. What did we do? We wanted like animal skins. No, what was it? It was luxury goods, right? Yeah, luxury goods. Whoops. Oh, no wonder how I was wondering how the hell I ended up with like some units of fertilizer. It's because it's right above luxury goods. Yeah, I guess maybe that's why they have the hat. Because it's terrifying when they don't. Alright, Bernard Star. Oh, I forgot. So I did just save. You know what? It's probably easier to just land back in New York. Forgot to check with the military. Alright, feds, what do you got for me? Nothing. Great. Alright. Well, screw you too. I guess what we could do is like just shop around for military contracts as well. No, they don't have. So weird that they don't have like sometimes there's no ad. I guess they just don't have any jobs, so they don't put out an ad. Did we just come from London or Paris? I think we just came from Paris. No, we just came from London. Federal military, we want you. Oh, they have the same jobs, I think. Okay, well, that's good to know. Oh. You want me to pay a fine? Well, they're already shooting at me, so I might as well just load my save. So just repair. Buy hydrogen fuel. And luxury goods. Yeah, that escalated quickly. I fly through the hurricane. I think that's... Oh, yeah, there is a hurricane there. It would be kind of hard to, like, go to a specific point on the planet because, you know, navigation in this game, not the best. It'd be hard to tell, like, where you're going. Yeah, look at that. I mean, it's good effort for, you know, the very early 90s. Space trucking on Earth is just trucking. Okay. No, nobody ever wants to buy luxury goods. Very unfortunate. Alright, feds. Work with me here. That's not working with me at all. You guys suck. Alright, I'm gonna buy the robots. But were there better space sims than this as in like, you know, you can't be like, you know, mission-based Wing Commander. This is its own thing. This is like open world RPG adventure. And I believe this came out in December '92. Come on. There we go. The hat market's already cornered. But man, imagine the day when somebody invents a new kind of hat. Could make billions of space bucks. All right. I will say it is pretty lame that there is like literally nothing that the military will trust us with beyond delivering packages. Hmm. Well, let's see what the military has. Maybe we should focus on that. Wow, now they got a whole bunch. Well, they got that for Bernard Starr. But they got multiple things for the Altair system. Or Altair. Well, these are the same everywhere, right? So I should be able to still shop around. Thoughts on G-Revel? Is that out now? I played the demo. It was okay, I guess. I don't know. Feel like the demo was like it didn't really have enough to it to really even make a determination. Like it felt like it ended before it even really got going. Uh, yeah, I think these are the same jobs. Or yeah. Yeah, these are the same. All right. Early access. Yeah, I think we started at leaking Zhao this time, so go to M. Gorbachev. Hey, wanted robots. All right, you know what? I think we're like doing decent on money, so let's like focus on can we buy a military drive? Yeah, we got damaged again. Go faster. First of all, what's the right, we got a class 2 hyperdrive. But if we were to buy like a class 2 military drive, upgrades. Class 2 military drive, 45,000 bucks. And that should be faster, I think. I think I just saved, right? So, oh, it's like way it's like way lighter than the regular drive too. We get like a class no. Wait, yeah, we can get a class 3 military drive. Or 90K. I mean, we got the money. Basically the same weight as our class 2 regular drive. And then we get the class 3. And what's our range? 18 light years. Yeah, look at that. Although I bet it's a gas guzzler. So let's just get 10 tons of fuel just in case. And see, this guy doesn't have a hat. He may or may not have. Yeah, I think he does have hair. It's hard to tell because of the black background. And then we will take that job that wanted us to go to Altair. Or, you know, both of them. I'll do it, sir. And then, where is that? Probably should have paid attention because he would have said the, well, maybe it says it here. No, sure doesn't. I think he would have said the, like, you know, where it is. Like those two coordinates, basically. But yeah, we do want to be part of the military-industrial complex. And now we can't talk to him about it. Does anybody remember what the, you know, the two coordinates were for Altair? Yes, sir. I totally know where that is. I mean, it can't be that far, right? It's probably just like up or down or something. Yeah, that's not so cool. The fact that you could, if you just forget, oh, wait, there it is. Fuel required 9 tons. Yeah, that's a lot of fuel required. Alright, well, so, and yeah, while we're looking at that, let's take a look at what they buy. Robots. Farm machinery, fertilizer, medicines, luxury goods. And what's the due date? 3rd of January. Alright, let's go. -2, 1. Yeah. Robits. Why am I like stuck in here? What's going on? Does the military drive not like work as a regular drive? Do I need to buy like an interplanetary drive? I have fuel. Like I literally can't move my ship. No, that's not the sun. That's like somebody's you know, jump out residue. Yeah, huh. Well, I didn't consider that. Manual. So yeah, I wonder if I need the interplanetary drive. got drive system, class 3 military drive. We got the military fuel, right? We've got the... And like, we have some fuel. Time to call Space AAA. Upgrades. Interplanetary drive. So we need 4 tons of free space for that. So let's just do that and see if that's what the problem is. How do you describe this game to a 4-year-old? Good question. Maybe they put the clamps on me. Well, let's just see if buying the interplanetary drive works. Where is it? There it is. You may have only one drive system. Okay. Never mind. I don't know what the problem is. Like, I've got fuel here. Let's just try that again. Do you still think it's fuel? Maybe you still need... I don't know. Like, I've got fuel. You can see it there. I should be able... Even if I don't have enough to, you know, hyperdrive, I should be able to move. Oh, well... I just accidentally docked again. Well, let's, I can use the fuel. Let's see, refuel. Internal fuel tank full. Does my ship not have enough power to, like, move with the military drive? We can't even sell those radioactives here. Can't, like, pay someone to take them off our hands, it looks like. Which is a problem because, oops. We need at least 9 tons of military fuel to go. What? Huh? What? What do you mean? Okay, I guess I'm under arrest for unknown crimes. I don't know what I did wrong. Okay, so they did put the clamps on me. Yeah, so we got plenty of cargo space. This is like before... Yeah, this is with the class 2. I don't know what the problem is. There was a message about illegal goods not permitted with the radioactives. Was that the problem? I mean, I don't want to be, like, committing crimes here, but, like, what do they expect me to do? If I thought you could, like, sell the you know, or pay for people to take the radioactives off your hands in the you know, the stock market, but it didn't look like it was an option there. So we'll sell our Class 2 hyperdrive. We will buy a Class 3 military drive. We will refuel. Yeah, and they won't. I don't see radioactives here. We get 9 tons of military fuel. We will get those jobs from the feds. Yeah, -2-1. Yeah, refueling turn. Yeah, that's. Although it's weird because I had like radioactives right off the bat, even before I refueled. But yeah, that's what happens when you refuel. It turns into radioactives, and you're supposed to dump them or something. So let's just forget the luxury goods, I guess. Well, no. I don't want to forget the luxury goods. Let's save. It's -2-1, I believe. Yeah, there it is. And it should be, it is within range. Dump it in the mail slot. Oh, okay. Now it works. I don't know what happened there. But I guess don't look a gift horse in the mouse. Or in the mouth. Did I buy shields? I don't think I did. Well. If we get attacked, we're just gonna have to be careful. Whoops. Accidentally shot, but that's okay because nobody's here. But that's reminded me to dump my radioactives. Oh, crying out loud. Come on. The radioactives hit me. Whatever. Oh, you found one of the magazines I was looking for? Yeah, please tell me more. Was it the one with the TIE fighter, or the PC gamer with the top 40 games with TIE fighter at #1? I think that's my most wanted one, but I think there were like a few others. Okay. We're cutting it a little close here, to be honest, but we did make it. So yeah, delivery successfully completed. Oh, PC Gamer UK with TIE Fighter review. Okay, yeah, I know that one exists, but yeah, that's like that's not the one I was looking for because like it's basically an entirely different magazine. But yeah, I guess I should have, you know, could have covered that one too. I think I didn't know that there was a PC Gamer UK when I did that. All right. We want you for Adventures Unlimited. Oh wait, first of all, let's check for people who want luxury goods. Nope, nobody wants them. All right. Halt, Arcturus, Barnard Star. Well, I guess we'll go back to Barnard Star. And then, how much fuel do we need to get there? Yeah, having all this range is really nice. All right, we need 6 tons. And then what does this place sell? Major exports. Robots. Wait, but the Barnard Star doesn't want robots. They want, what do they want? Or wait, no, we're looking at Barnard Star. Whoops. We should be looking at Altair. Fruit and veg and animal meat. That's not much. I guess we could do live animals. Right, we want, yeah, 7 tons of military fuel in case we need to refuel. And then live animals, I guess. Are we elite yet? No, we are not elite. What are we? I think we're average. Yeah, we're average. We're a private with the federal military. We took the job, right? Yeah. And that's got like plenty of time to spare. Cargo space will stink. Well, what is that? What is that? It's hard to tell because the resolution's so low. Oh, that's just like another ship. You don't see a lot of those like near, you know, station. Mostly you see them when they're attacking you. Alright, well, we know our way around Barnard Star. Let's head to Birmingham World. Oh, wait a minute. Gotta remember, dump our radioactives. What? Only in free flight? Come on. Okay, we need to get those stupid shields. Looking for nuggets at Uranus. There is asteroid mining. We'll have to look into. I do want to try every activity in this game at least once. So that is a thing we're gonna have to like figure out how the hell you do. Right, delivery completed. Animal skins. Nope. Man. They won't even buy live animals. What the hell is this? Well, that was a mistake. Well, we'll have to just take another job and see where it leaves us. Delta Pavonis, 15th of January. Oh, I forgot to pay attention to where it was, but I think I've seen Delta Pavonis before. So it can't be that far. There it is. So we need 9 tons of fuel for that. Actually, how much for a shield generator? 4 tons of cargo space. But then the problem is, how the heck are we gonna have enough find the space for the fuel? We just like dump the animals in the docking bay? Because we literally can't sell the animals. 9 tons. Cargo can only be jettisoned when in free flight. Oh yeah, look, we got shields ticking up there. The fuel tank and cargo should be 2 different parts of the ship. Well, there's the internal fuel tank, and then there's the fuel used for the hyperdrive. But, you know, yeah, the hyperdrive should have its own fuel tank, I agree. Let's just fly out a bit. So hopefully they won't complain about us dumping these. Oh my god. Okay, I paid the fine. Please stop shooting at me. Carriage down. Littering in space will not be tolerated. They did not appreciate me dumping those cows. Alright, how far out is far out enough? So I don't see anyone on radar. Let's Okay, okay. Nope. Nope. Okay, hopefully this is far out enough. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? Alright, what we could do is set course for like Bernard Star 6. Okay, so at this point we just gotta be far enough away, right? If this isn't far enough away. Okay, yeah, this is it. This is good enough. Alright. Alright, that's more than enough space. So now, we need to head back to Birmingham World so we could buy some fuel. Because I don't think we can, like, well, yeah, we can't skim fuel anyway because we don't have the incredibly expensive fuel scoop. I think it also uses up a ton of space. See, the problem is we're like wasting a bunch of time doing this, which might fail the mission. This is the DOS version. Dump it when I the problem is I can't get to wit space. Oh my god. Yeah, this is like I might as well just load a save game at this point. I'm so screwed. Alright. So what did I got? Luxury goods. Where are we right now? We're in Altair. So what they wanted was animal skins. Bulletin board. Bernard Star. I believe it was 6 tons of fuel required. And then oh, they don't even deal in animal skins. Alright, whatever. Let's just... I know... You know what? Forget it. Let's just go. Let's just... GL Frontier. Yeah, I was looking at like the different versions of GL Frontier, but all of them just had sort of deal breaker bugs. Like so defaulted back to this DOS version. All right. Let's try that again. That is kind of messed up. That it's possible to get yourself in a state where, like, you literally can't, you know, get rid of something. Like, you should at least be able to, like, you know, dispose of it for, like, literally just pay someone to take them off your hands or something. Yeah, aren't you the cow guy? We're not letting you in here. Alright, so let's yeah, delivery has been completed. So let's buy that shield generator. And then the feds not have any jobs for us? I guess not. So we'll just do, you know, Old Faithful. Let's take a look. How much fuel do we need to get to Saul? 3 tons. And then robots. And what happens if you can't pay the $3 docking fee? Good question. I was like pretty close to that at one point. But I bet they just let you get away with it. That, or maybe you go into the negative. Whoops. They probably repo your ship. I guess that's something we could put on the list of things. So it's like, see what happens. Because they could say, oh, you can't pay the fine, then you're in arrears. Here's some cops to hound you everywhere you go. They're weird. Alright, come on, let's get a rank up. You'd think they would let a private shoot someone for them, but they do not. Oh, were we late? I think we didn't make it in time. Which would be counterproductive. Don't feel very elite. Or no, wait, we didn't have a job. There was literally no one. That was why. That was the problem. Is like literally no one had anything for us, or you know, the feds didn't anyway. Wow, now they got like a bajillion jobs. All right. So Altair, Ross 154, Ross 154. Well, let's stick with what we know. And then let's see if anyone wants to buy robots. No, they just want nerve gas. Wait, no. Didn't mean to click that. That was unfortunate. Don't want to waste too much time. It would probably be fine, but we need 9 tons. And you know what? Forget it. We're just gonna go there. Yeah, man, they really make you be the errand boy for a long time before they will let you do anything cool, don't they? Yeah. I'm sure they added a bunch of different types of robots in the sequels. Oh, we're under attack. First chance to use that beam laser and shields. Well. Alright, that went pretty well. So, we're gonna be late. Well, oh, we got a bounty. That was not enough for the stupid scanner to be worth it. Are we screwed? 24th January. Yeah, we might be screwed. Also, I almost forgot to jettison my radioactives. Oh my god. Everybody wants me. What the heck? Shields don't protect your hull 100%. Because they only protect you from a percentage, I guess. These. Out of range. Doing that again. Reaganville. Huh. Well, annoying that we couldn't make it in time. Okay. Page 47. Been noted on your record. But there were two, right? And one of them was successfully completed. So hopefully that balances out. 47, line 2, word 2. Commander. And the most... Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Didn't mean to click on the equipment only service. Having to click on this a million times is really annoying. Deliver requisition forms to Saul. So I believe this place sells robots. No, they don't. All right, forget it. They import robots. I'm just going there. Just gonna try and getting good with the military. That menu clicking sound only in your right ear. I forgot to buy fuel. All right. And before repair all. Where are we? Is that us? Probably us. But we're pretty much equally close to most of these planets. So let's go to Earth. 550. Dump our radioactives. Okay, yeah, now, well, those radioactives didn't eat up our hull. Alright, anyway, let's go to Earth. How much time do we have? By 7th of February? That's plenty. You bought Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Was it like a port of the Konami one? Was it like the version where you didn't have that impossible jump that the angry video game nerd ran into? Your delivery has been completed. Alright, Ross 128, Alpha Centauri, Delta Pavonis, Epsilon Indy. Okay, I think I saw 2 Alpha Centauris, so let's go ahead and save just in case. We gotta be close to ranking up, right? We gotta be. Alright. So, Alpha Centauri. 3 tons of fuel required, and what's their deal? Well, this one also has like a unique description. Eden was the first planet on which liquid water was detected by spectroscopic methods in 2038. So was a major driving force for the exploration of space. However, Eden turned out to be extremely inhospitable with the added danger of hard radiation from Proxima. There is now a small research station on Eden, but little else in the rest of the system. Alright, what do they want? They have no exports. Liquid oxygen. We're on Sol. They don't want anything that we have, so forget it. Let's just go. Whoops. That should be enough. I think we only need like 3 tons. Oh, the impossible jump is on the PC version. You think they did that on purpose? Out of range. Oh, yeah. That's like a huge pain in the ass. It's like insanely far away. So maybe we don't have plenty of time. I think we'll make it, though. I hope we'll make it. Yeah, we'll make it. It's annoyingly close, but yeah, we will make it. Good thing I packed extra fuel, I guess. Wait a minute. You mean arrived in vicinity of target? Is that not the, huh. Did I go to the wrong planet? Eden. I think I went to the wrong planet. Well, where the heck is Eden? Maximo Centauri. Yep, there's Eden. In Eden Station. $964 astronomical units away. Holy crap. Alright, did I take the job already? I did not. Let's save. Let's try that one more time. I don't know what kind of military nonsense is going on, you know, at this, like, basically abandoned system. You found the magazine on eBay? Like the top 40 one? Or the top 50? Right, yeah, because the top 40, I found the top 40, but not the top 50. I think the top 50 is the one. Well, how much is it? If you can't buy it. And Alpha, I can see why they didn't colonize Alpha Centauri. It seems like a massive pain in the ass to get around. What was it? Proxima Centauri? Yeah, it may be impossible to make this in time. 970 astronomical units. Yeah, I don't think this is possible. But I don't know, maybe if we can build it up enough speed, we'll like really get going here. Wait, you have a PDF of that issue? Really? Where did you find it? What is the song? It's one of these. And you know, they're all, aside from the frontier main theme, they're all, you know, classic classical pieces. Yeah, I don't think it's possible to do this in time. This is actually kind of insane how far away that is. Yeah, so forget it. I'm loading my save game. First, the military for sending us out on that fool's errand. Epsilon Indy. Well, this Epsilon Indy one is worth more credit, so maybe it's also worth more rep. I forgot to buy fuel. I also forgot to make a note of where Epsilon Indy is, or was it Epsilon Eridani, right? No, Epsilon Indy. Eh. Oh, well, there it is. Well, it's there. It says I should be able to do this, but it's not doing it. Fuel required, 6 tons. I have 6 tons of fuel. Alright, there we go. That was weird. We're finding bugs here. Alright, this seems like a much less of a pain in the ass to get around. I think we've even been here. I recognize Allison World. Ship under attack. Right as I saved, I took damage. Oh, what? Only our shields? I feel like, I don't know, maybe we'll find tougher, you know, ships that are made of certain stuff in the, you know, if we actually get to do some of those military missions, but, you know, I kind of feel like our, you know, anything above, like, level, like the lowest megawatt lasers or whatever is just, like, overkill. It's really easy to kill things. Well done, Commander. I think, you know, get out of range. Alright, well, just in case it's doing the autopilot bug, let's go to, yeah, it is in the autopilot bug. Alright, see, this is good because as we kill more of these guys, we will rank up our elite rating. And then maybe they'll let us do those, you know, hitman missions. Although, I wonder if any of those are like sting operations by the cops. There. Oh, it's in the Exodos collection. Huh. Well, cool. Weird that it's nowhere else. I guess Exodos is just like the definitive collection of everything DOS related. Alright. Come on. Delivery successfully completed. Can I go ahead and... Oh, I forgot to, Well, so these guys will take the radioactives off my hands, which is fine. It's, you know, it's a negligible amount of money. It's just, you know, they have to actually provide that service. Delta Pavonis, 20th of February by midnight. Well, let's just save just in case. Man, they really make you grind this out, huh? Wonder how close we are to ranking up. Alright, now where was Delta Bavanis? One of these days I'm gonna, like, remember that I'm supposed to, like, actually look at the coordinates. 96%. Was that, like, the highest rating they had given at that point? Do they... I bet they... Well, yeah, they would consider Elite a PC game. Or, you know, Elite Plus, at least. Come on, let's hear that unique music that you only hear when ranking up. Yeah, here we go. Hell yeah. Let's just sit here and enjoy this. Because you don't get to hear it very often. Another bit on Elite is in a separate list of influential games. What's the max eliteness you can achieve? I believe it's Elite. Or a Corporal. Alright, let's save that and see if it'll give us anything actually cool to do. No! What the hell? Alright, well, oh, this guy, he'll actually talk to us. He'll be leaving Robin's camp in the 36 Ophiuchi system, -2, -1. 21st of March. Transporter. All right. Well, we have to have like a whole screen for this. Robin's camp. 36 Ophiuchi. Why couldn't we have this screen for, like, you know, the other jobs? All right. So it's got to be 21st of March. Next game for Saturday. Well, I haven't done the vote for it yet, but I definitely will very soon, either tonight or tomorrow. 24th. Oh, actually, we got like tons of time for this. Robin's camp. Alright, I was like, yeah, this... we got until the 21st of March. In fact, we have so much time for this that we could probably do some jobs for the military. Do they have anywhere to land here? Apparently not. Oh wait, here we go. Thompson High Orbital Station, Scott's World. So, and that's by 36 Ophiuchi C. Okay. It's just gonna be like insanely far away. $79 AUs. Oh well, that's not that far. Astronomy ware. I just go to Robin's camp. So I think it says target out of range. I think it's just because I'm about to run out of fuel. But yeah. Or now it doesn't say that, even though it's still low on fuel. But I do have, you know, I've got fuel in the cargo hold and the auto refueler. Well, you know, maybe to be safe, considering how annoying this system is, maybe we should just wait for him to leave. I wonder, they'll probably consider this illegal if we do it too close to the planet, so we would want to follow this guy. Except he's probably going to jump out, so we would want like the hyperspace cloud analyzer, right? So let's go ahead and buy that. It's only 1 ton. Well, let's see what the feds have for us. Nothing. This may not be a federal world. Alright, let's just wait for the 21st of March. It's basically right after midnight. They're gonna charge us like a fee. Yeah, they do for every day. which is good because it'll like does it stop us at exactly like 12 a.m. when they do that? 7 minutes past 12 a.m. That's fine. It's what, the 21st of March? It is funny that they charge you rent for this, although it's like cheap enough that like uh feel like the way to live in the future instead of renting a house or whatever is to just get the cheapest ship you can and just dock forever. So I feel like the ideal way to do this would be to let the guy whoops, like let him jump out and then follow him through the following him to wherever he goes and kill him there, because that'll be, away from prying eyes. So what is it, the 21st? All right, let's save. All right, so should be leaving in 41 minutes. All right, that should be close enough. But though it says he's in a transporter, does that thing even have a hyperdrive? I just want to go 0. Okay. 41:39 should be. Wow, they got it down to the second. That's kind of nuts. I'd like to just sort of stop so I can just be ready, waiting for this guy. Okay, here we go. Might as well save again. 4139. Going to refuel. I think I've got I got plenty of fuel. All right, there they are. HK038. Yeah, transporter. Can I use... I should be able to use that scanner. No, it does have a class 4 hyperdrive. And an energy bomb. Oh, look at that. There's like shields and shield strength. Okay, so they just warped out. So, to Wolf 630. -2, -1. Let's see if they're around. So since it's like, yeah, I wonder if, you know, it takes time for us to, yeah, I wonder if that's not practical. Maybe we just gotta blast them right where they are, because, I don't know that we're going to be able to find them. I think we arrived at very different times, you know, because the weight of your ship or whatever is going to affect, unless, did we, like, get there before they did? I don't remember what time it said they were going to arrive. It's 22nd March now. The Wabbit. Oh, we gotta, like, delete some save files. Yeah, I wonder if we arrived there before they did. Due Wolf 60, yeah, due 23rd of March. So yeah, we actually arrived before they did. Okay. Let's see if they show up. Like, how do all those pirates find people? I didn't see what time they were supposed to show up. Sure is a pain in the ass to kill this dude. And the stars like blink. This is not Wolf 359. This is Wolf 629. Totally different. Yeah, I don't know if, you know, when they show up, if they'll be close to us or what. Like, I don't know how you're supposed to track people. Yeah, just to avoid any ships with a squarish motif. Maybe there's another upgrade you have to buy in order to track people in system. Alright, well, it is the 24th, so if we were going to be able to see them on the radar, they would have shown up. We might need to just blow them up in orbit, which will get the cops on our ass, but what are you going to do? Coming in a little hot here. Yep, sure am. Is the fine cheaper than the pay? I don't know, but at this point, I'm already committed to doing this. So, we're just gonna do it. Yeah, 6,000 for the job, so this is not like this is not particularly lucrative. We're just doing this to do it. Just we're killing a man in Reno just to watch him die. I don't know that this is like fine material. This might be just shoot on sight material. There's got to be a way to clear your bounty eventually. Am I coming in too hot again? Well, there they are. As long as I don't let go of the button, they can't find me again. I'm gonna overheat here. And there they go. Well, okay. Does anybody know how the hell we're supposed to track someone in system? Is there an upgrade for that? It looked like there was like a bunch of things here. Yeah, I don't see anything about that. Yeah, how the hell are you supposed to do this? I guess I could have been closer. But yeah, this seems like a massive pain in the ass. Okay, what? Why is it that sometimes when I try to go to 0, it takes me to like an insane speed? Like I just want to go to set 0. Is there like a hotkey for you know, cutting throttle? People who like land on planets. Because what I want to do is, yeah, set 0, and hopefully I'll slow down in time. But it seems a little iffy. Yeah, I don't know that I'm going to slow down in time. Altitude is rapidly, yeah. I will kill this guy. But yeah, you can go anywhere on the planet and land. You can't do that in, well, could you do that in, like, Flight Simulator 1.0? Oh, I'm, like, coming in way too hot once again. Yep. What if I'm going, like, full engines in the opposite direction? Nope. I gotta say, like, the controls for, like, your throttle are not the best. They're very imprecise. You don't go to the moon with the flight sim. Probably should have just loaded the save where I was landed. I'll do that next. If I fail this again, I will do that next time. All right. Am I once again coming in way too hot? I think I am. The problem is if you wait around too long, they complain about you loitering. Yep, there I go. Let's just load here. Yeah, the Newtonian physics are interesting, and like they do sort of make them work, but the way they make them work is not the most fun. All right. Should be taking off any second now. Be funny if the only thing that the cops care about is like the fine for discharging weapons. Where are they? Should be here somewhere. I guess I missed them somehow. And now I'm gonna crash. Are the two games even really contemporaries? I mean, they're like, they're sort of approaching the same genre from opposite ends, you know? And I do feel like, as much as I love Privateer, it is like, it is too basic in many ways, you know? Vacate the area immediately. You do not have the clearance. Alright, this should be better situated. Oh, come on. Alright, where are you? Hello. I think that's them. HK 38. Got him. A $10,600 fine by remote transfer. Alright, well, we did it. Let's go back this. Well, let's go to Bernard Star, I guess. That's in our range. Let's never do that again. That sucked. Hopefully the military missions are nothing like that. I have a fear that they might be. How many different mech game series are there? Because there has to be a lot of them. Yeah, I mean, From Software alone has made at least 3. They got Armored Core. Well, I guess 2 series is like, you know, they made a bunch of one-offs, but like they've got Armored Core, they've got Another Century's Episode. You know, there's the... I don't know if you'd consider BattleTech to be the same series as Mech Warrior. Because there's like, there were BattleTech games before Mech Warrior, or concurrently to it. There's like the Earth Siege series. There's Heavy Gear. Star Siege. Yeah, but Mech Commander, that's like a spin-off of Mech Warrior, right? Alright. Deliver some medals. What the hell? Do I need to go somewhere else? Do I need to like go on to the border between Fed and and Imperial space for them to give me an actual job that isn't delivering some fucking papers? My God. Deliver paperwork to Ross 154 -10. Oh yeah. I was talking to a good friend of mine relatively recently about how we both have like shared memories, even though we didn't know each other at the time. We both have shared memories of playing the demo for that Gundam side story game on the Dreamcast, but how we both played this weird first-person shooter mech game. All right, where do we land? Merlin. Is it one of those things where you gotta like keep zooming out? No. Where the heck is Merlin? Oh, is it like super close? Dustball. Well, that's a name. No? Usually the named planets are the ones that like actually have stuff. Master Merlin. There we go. Alright, we gotta dump this crap. Only in free flight. Alright, are we on track to make it? By April 11th? Yeah, we're doing fine. Where are we currently? Yeah, we're doing military contracts. We're trying to, like, get them to give us a job to murder someone, but we're not having much luck. We ranked up to corporal, I think. What are we? Yeah, we're a corporal, and they still... All they trust us with is to deliver papers. There are no Gundams in Gundam Side Story. First letter. Page 72. Line 2, word 3. 4. Do we need to, like, go back? We killed the guy. Where's our, like... How do we get paid? I just realized it's still telling us about this contract. Like, we did it. Now what? Do we need to go back to where we got the mission, but it's not going to tell us? Well, whatever. Deliver gravitic detonators. The Fomalhaut system. Well, that sounds more important. I don't think they've asked us to deliver detonators before. Hawken. Yeah, Hawken is, I don't remember who made it, but that's like a first-person shooter. It's not made by From Software. You are totally wrong. Hawken is like some kind of... It's a Western developer. It's like a, you know, team-based first-person shooter for PC, and I guess probably consoles as well. It plays, from the footage that I saw, it plays like a regular first-person shooter. Like, more like that, less like a mech game. But you are in a mech. Fomalhaut. Oh, I think I don't have fuel. Working for the military in this game is basically charity. Well, like, how do you get them to, like... Like, what do I gotta do to get them to ask me to fight someone? Do they not have jobs like that? This is an Imperial system, isn't it? Government... No, federal democracy, army type. Jesus Federation. Like, do I need to go to the border? Is that the problem? There's like a bunch of different, you know, indie Armored Core likes. Lots of people who want to, you know, take off from left off. It has been several years since Armored Core 6. Just recently there was like, yeah man, I'm blanking on the name because I was just looking at it. You know, anytime someone puts out a demo for those for Next Fest, I play it. But there's one that has like a Kickstarter that's about to end. Wait, what? What did they say? Oh, and we're late? Well, forget it. Did I not save after killing? Alright, well, you know what? Let's just load for before we kill this. Do I not have a save? Do I not have a save from before I took this stupid job? No, I do. Alright. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Right. So I took that job because the feds have literally nothing for me. I guess let's just head for the border between federal space and imperial space. But yeah, there was like a notable indie Armored Core like that is kind of very similar. It's trying to be very similar to Armored Core 6. But I don't remember what it's called, and it has a Kickstarter that's about to end. And they're probably not going to make it. Alright, so there's the Imperial world. So is this, what is this? This is Imperial. This is Imperial. Imperial. Independent. Honestly, we're kind of like about as close as you can get to the border as it is. Independent. Federation. All right, we'll go there. Homeland. Fortress of Wagner. Really annoying that you can't dump radioactives or, you know, just cargo while you're, you know, in autopilot. But yeah, it was under attack. At least something. Well done, Commander. How are they finding me? How are these pirates finding me? Still don't know how that actually works. Well, Harmony Gold sucks. Probably Harmony Gold sucked, right? I don't think they exist anymore. Maybe they do. Hey, look at that crazy hair this guy has. They can have hair when they don't have this stupid hat. But yeah, I kind of feel like we've seen most of what there is to see, other than, like, I guess mining. We could try mining. I'd have to, like, look it up in the the manual how to do it. Oh. Like, yeah, you could get passage for people, but, like, you know, that's just flying from one place to another, right? Like, there's not, like, a whole lot going on there that we haven't seen from, like, delivering packages. And if the military isn't going to have anything for us, let's, we could try mining, and I guess we could, like, say we're done with this game. Okay. Oh, mining. If you prefer a solitary life, then mining is for you. This occupation entails traveling from place to place, collecting ore. Oh, that indie, you know, Armored Core like is called Code Rapid, by the way. Asteroid mining is an old method, but it is tried and tested. It is the easiest and cheapest way of obtaining ore and requires you to have a 30 megawatt mining laser, fuel scoop, and a cargo scoop conversion. You simply blast an asteroid with the laser, then fly over the bits of asteroid, and the scoop collects as much ore as you can accommodate in the cargo bay. Not all asteroids are mineral rich, though, so you may end up with a bay full of rubbish. Okay, but how do you find an asteroid? I've never seen an asteroid in this game. Surface mining. Once you are established, this type of mining is a more predictable means of getting ore. It does, however, demand a large initial outlay in order to acquire the installations and a possibly larger ship, minimum 30 tons of free cargo space to transport them. The only recommended device is the MB4 mining machine, which alas is still not widely available. The MB4 is impressive in that it not only mines but also refines the material. So you put it in place, leave it, and come back to pick up the results. The MB4 can mine, separate and refine minerals, alloys, and even on occasions precious metals and gemstones. Have I ever tried the game Object in Space? Or Object is Space? No. I have not. Half an hour of mine. Half an hour of like figuring out how to mine. Can we buy this MB4 here? Alright, well. Yeah, I do not see that MB4 thing, so what we could do is buy the 30 megawatt mining laser. Put it on the rear gun. Then we gotta get the fuel scoop. And then the cargo scoop conversion. Oh wait, no, there it is. MB4 mining machine. Oh, the problem is we don't have enough space for that, but yeah, well, so how the hell do you find an asteroid? They don't say. Or am I gonna buy the Panther Clipper? I don't even think I can afford that, can I? Let's take a look. People said that the ship I have is like the best one already. Well, there's the Puma Clipper. 825 tons. And that's, what is that, 1.2 million credits? Yeah, I don't have that much. Yeah, I guess they probably expect you to have a bigger ship for that, but I don't know. Yeah, how do you find an asteroid? You like, I guess, go to a planet with rings? Okay, I just load up on fuel here. Bad cargo space. Yeah, but yeah, the MB4 was there. Asteroids appear sometime after jump. Alright, well, let's just go back to Delta Pavonis. Well, this has a ring. So that's a good sign. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen an asteroid. I don't think you can just find one out in the middle of nowhere. But maybe you can. Maybe I just didn't notice. maybe some certain systems. Gold. Alright. Maybe that's an asteroid? It probably is. Can I autopilot to that? Yeah. Oh my god. So yeah, I think that's that's an asteroid. Maybe. Unless or maybe that's a planet. That's the name of a moon or a planet or something. Okay, never mind. Let's go back to this. Alright, let's go into the ring. Mining is like trading and privateer. I think the ring might not actually be rocks, it might just be a ring in this. So I don't know. Yeah, what kind of asshole would name a planet gold? It doesn't look gold at all. Am I being like sucked into this planet's gravity or something? I am not going in the direction that I need to be going. Could be a constellation of jettisoned cows, it's true. Yeah, there is the surface mining machine. Okay, I don't think the ring is like actually rocks the way it should be. So, you know what? Forget that. let's buy the surface mining machine and see how that works. Because it was here, I think. They definitely don't make this easy to figure out. Okay, well, maybe I bought it somewhere else. Because they're not selling it here. At Schneider Orbiter. Where did we go? I don't remember where we went that was selling it. Man, it's kind of a bummer to like end on something like this, but like if the game is not literally just not gonna have anything for us, what could we do? Corporate state. Maybe it was there. Yeah, it was, because it has Homeland with Fortress Wagner. Oh, come on. Okay. Yes, thank you. I would like to mine, if I can mine a single piece of ore before the end of this stream, I will consider that a victory. Yeah, that's sort of, you know, some of these older games, you know, they really didn't explain themselves, and you know, some games, you know, were easier to understand than others, but mostly just because they were simple enough that they didn't need to explain themselves. All right. Well, we might as well just check what the feds have for us. Nope. Just want us to deliver stuff to Bernard Starr. No, thank you. I've done plenty enough of that. All right, there's the MB4 mining machine. So this is really just like we basically have like no cargo space left to actually buy or actually carry the ore. So this is just a proof of concept. We're just doing it to say we did it. Alright, so we gotta land on a chosen site, select the weapons control panel by clicking the scanner, activate the unload rig icon, which will cause the mining rig to be unloaded, whereupon it will analyze a sample of the crust and relay the results to your onboard computer. If the prospects are good, it will bed itself in and begin drilling immediately. You may then take off and come back later once it has mined the full capacity of 10 tons. Well, how do you know when it has mined the full capacity of 10 tons? All the mines have a beacon, which has your own coded signal, allowing the computer to pinpoint its position. If you pick up someone else's rig, your computer will automatically register the code of the owner, where you can find other people's rigs. All other rigs belonging to them in this star system will then be shown on your inventory page. This means that stealing ore is possible. However, the same can be done to you. A safeguard is to avoid placing numerous rigs in one system, so they are not so easily found should one of your rigs be purloined. Your beacons will use a different code in each system. Select the inventory icon and cycle through until you come to the mining installations page. It will list your rigs and their location. Fly to the star system in which a particular rig is situated. Set up the mining installations page again and use the button next to the rig you wish to find. The onboard computer will then set it up as your current target. You may then fly through it manually or with the autopilot. You could deselect the target as before by placing the pointer away from the target and using the left-hand mouse button. Land near the installation and select the load rig icon with one click. This will remotely instruct the machinery to offload ore into your hold until it is full. It will be no more than 10 tons at a time because that is the maximum capacity of the MB4's hopper. This seems like not worth the trouble. If there is no ore to collect, the first selection, the icon will load the rig onto the ship if you have space. Your cargo inventory will show the minerals on board. Okay. Well, we've got the thing. Let's head out and look for a rocky planet. They got any here? That doesn't look rocky. Neither does that. They don't really have like, that looks rocky. Let's go there. Gotta be gotta be made out of some kind of mineral, right? I guess I've never manually landed on a planet in this game either, so that's a thing to do. But yeah, it kind of seems like just buying robots or slaves or whatever and selling to the bulletin board is by far the most lucrative thing to do in this game. Oh my god. Alright, well here it is. Let's see if I can... Oh shit! That wasn't fast forward there. It started coming towards me way faster than I thought it would. Hopefully, not going too fast. I mean, I'm like 2,400 kilometers away. I think this is too fast. Oh yeah, that's way too fast. All right. Man, actually landing your ship might be the most difficult thing to do in this game. All right. Low speed, high time acceleration. Yeah, that's definitely the way to go. Let me just save this. Okay, got altitude. Space CAD crater of beta hydride 9A. Yeah, I don't know. They're trying to be realistic with this. Okay, I can slow down pretty quickly there. So let's get close to the planet. Yeah, all right, here we go. Actually, not really sure how you sort of like move down. Right, targeted to the center of the object rather than. But yeah, I can look at the altitude meter there to see how far above ground level I am. All right, we're getting pretty close. As we'll save again. A lot more immersive if you're not autopiloting it everywhere. Okay, I guess, if you just do, yeah, if you just, there we go. Yeah, if you just turn your engine off, then you will just sort of like fall towards the planet. So that's how you go down. And yeah, so I landed. Let's, we've deployed the MB4 mining machine. Mined out. No substances worth mining detected. Okay, well, we tried. I guess, broadcast message to all in range. Help, I'm under attack. We got regoliths for days. But yeah, I think the way you land is you just sort of set your throttle to 0 and let gravity take you down with the landing gear down. I don't have enough fuel to go there. God damn it. Alright, any other planets here? Well, I guess, the mining machine, it would have been like that. We would have planted the mining machine there, and then it would have, like, said, wait. Yeah, that's another rocky planet. It would have mined some stuff, and then we would have come back there, or we could have just waited there for it to do its thing. And then, you just get the ore, but I mean, if you have to do it like 10 at a time, that just seems like it's a massive waste of time. I mean, how much could this ore possibly be worth? Not as much as you could get for just like selling some robots to the bulletin board. I can guarantee you that. That's the final thing to do. You suggest forcing a misjump. That's not a bad idea. Sure. Yeah, that's like a... So like, let's go land. So I guess we'll just load save file, in which we are... So... So how do you force a misjump? Stock up on a robot at a small family. Yeah, let's get... Oh no, they don't have any robots in stock. Let's go to... to Bernard Star so we can get a robot. Yeah, is there like some button combination you can do to force a misjump, or like some button to press? So it's somewhere in the manual. Yeah, unfortunately the manual that I have is not searchable. So yeah, if you could find it, please do. Alt plus F8 at the exact moment you initiate your hyperspace jump. I wonder how exact is. But alright, let's all these radioactives. We'll buy a robot. We'll get an extra passenger cabin. Wanted passage for a small group. Don't have enough cabin space available. God damn it. Alright. There we go. Just hold Alt while you activate the hyperdrive. All right. Here we go. We got ourselves a robot and the Robinson family. Let's take a routine trip to Sol. Oh, that didn't work. That was right Alt. Star. Boarding forced misjump. There we go. Where are we? We're still at Bernard Star. We did say forced. Yeah, okay, we're out of fuel. Let's try that again. Let's buy some more fuel. Your location is the purple blob. Let's save with us out in space here. And then here we go. Oh. I guess we ended up in this weird place here, but we're not particularly far. Huh. And that goes through all our fuel. These misjumps are not taking us as far as they need to. Okay, where are we now? Out of range. Okay, I think we actually made it. I don't know where we are. Yeah. Alright, I think we did it. We are officially lost in space. Danger, Will Robinson. I don't know what the button is to, like, recenter this. Is it C? Yeah, here we are. At minus 102, minus 57. Yeah, we are marooned. The far reaches of space. I don't think there's a way to, like, drag the camera around, so all we can see is this, like, behind view of our ship. Yeah, now that's a misjump. We want to get back to Sol, it's like all the way, or no wait, it's up and right? Yeah. You know, it's a ways. Yep, it's that would be quite the journey. Yeah. And you know, yeah, some kind of voyage to get home. We're lost in the Delta Quadrant. And that's where we're gonna leave it. That was Frontier Elite 2. I feel like I have played enough of this game that you know, should the people vote for it, I feel like I'm ready for Frontier First Encounters, which has an actual story. It is a lot harder. But that'll be it for Elite 2. And for this stream, yeah, we're still, we're at like, okay. Let's see if we can find our way back to Sol on the map at least. Shift for fast scroll. Oh, I see. Alright, yeah. There's Sol. That is 939 light years away. You know, in Elite Dangerous, that's nothing. But anyway, that'll be it for tonight. Thanks for watching, and thanks for you know, finding a good way to see us off there. Tomorrow I will most likely be playing what was it, Max something? I don't know, I can't, my brain just can't hold on to names. Max something. It's like Wing Commander meets Zelda. So weird mix of genres. But yeah, stay tuned for that. It's an indie game, just came out. That'll be Sunday at 5 Pacific time. Catch that. All right. I will see all of you later. Good night. Yeah, Max Savage, that's it. Later.